Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Midday Market Update. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Strategist. What the hell am I, Joey?
Senior Stock Market Strategist.
The Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Oh, man, no, I got the hiccups. I hate when that happens. I think I got the hiccups. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. If you hear the hiccups, please excuse them. They just came as I came on. That sucks. I hate having hiccups. Well, this weekend screwed up my Ceridian calendar. This is the first time in like forever that the hour ahead really screwed up my sleep. No, I'm not going yet, Jazz. Thursday is my last day. Thursday's my last day, and then I'll be back next Tuesday. Thursday is my last day. This weekend, Janet and I are going to the Outer Banks. All right, so yeah, it's not until this weekend. I'm waiting for the alert to hit. Anybody else got adversely affected by the clock moving forward this week?
I just got the alert.
You just? Okay. Anybody else got affected adversely with the sleep? With the clock, this is the first year that the clock going forward really messed with me, and I'm like so tired, man. But it's a good thing I've got my Cafe Bustelo. Got lots of it. See, in my VectorVest cup. Yeah, look at that. In my VectorVest cup, I got Cafe Bustelo. Bailout. Market is topped out. Panic. Pulled the ripcord. Nope. Tabula. You all know. I've been having you prepared for this. All right. You guys know nobody should be adversely affected by the move in the market over the last 2 days, Friday and today. Nobody out there. Kevin says, I picked up some Cafe Bustelo Brazilian blend, and it's awesome. I love me. I got to get them. Somebody's got to reach out to them. Somebody besides me needs to reach out to them and let them know that they have somebody on YouTube that has been definitely promoting Cafe Bustelo. They need to call me. I had a party and changed the time. Hit me hard. I hear you. You are Parik. I have never seen you talk. That's good. Kinthos says yes as well. Glenn, will we be talking about the state of confusion speech from last week? Nope. Not doing it. We are not going down that path at all. All right. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so I want to save a lot of time to look at your stocks, depending on how many likes we get. Just to let you know, if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted to when these live streams come out. All right, do that. Number 2, hit the like button if you like what you see so far. Once you've done that, for every 10 likes, I will look at one of your stocks. For every 10 likes, I will look at one of your stocks. I think that that's a fair trade-off with, I'll look at them and we'll go see if we want to add them to any of your portfolios. Every one of my live streams has a portfolio, and we can do that. Ocean, nope. And another thing, I am not going to look at stocks until I ask for them. How about that too? That's another thing. I'm not going to look at any stocks that you put until I ask for them. That way it keeps me more on track. Mike says there's a lot of joking here, but wow. The mobile session on Friday is not for kidding around. Always such a serious group, kind of good in a way. Well, there's still, this me. I'm still going to bring some levity to it. But I think I try very hard to express the power of the program in your pocket with the mobile app. All right. So that's the way I go. I do try to be a little bit more serious there, but we'll still have fun. But I hone in on the mobile app and just how powerful it is, because not everybody's tethered to their computer all day long. Glenn, you lost weight, big dog. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Mike. Joey, look at that. I've lost a lot of weight. I haven't even gotten on the scale recently. When's my next live stream? Wednesday with Ryan. I'll tell you how much weight I've lost. All right. I'll tell you how much weight I've lost. All right. So again, I'm not looking at any stocks. YOLO, I got you, but I'm not going to look at them yet. All right. When I ask for them, look, YOLO, get on it quick when I ask for them so we can look at stocks. All right. With this, let's look at what's going on in the market. We know that the market is down today. What's coming out tomorrow? CPI. Anybody want to venture how they think CPI number is going to come in? If you think it's going to come in hot, type the word hot. If you think it's going to come in cool, type the word cool. All right. That comes out tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that. But I want to know, how do you think the CPI number is going to come in? If you think it's going to be hot, type the word hot. If you think it's going to be cool, type the word cool. Carol says, you look great when I saw you in Atlanta last November. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. All right. Just want to see. I think it's going to come in hot. I'm putting in my 2 cents. Joey, what do you think? What do you think inflation is going to come in tomorrow?
It's going to be hot.
All right, Joey, what is CPI? Too bad that my stream deck doesn't work. I'd play crickets. Go ahead, because I know right now you're looking it up. I know right now, Joey, you're looking it up. All right. No, you weren't.
I was unmuted.
Joey, you don't know. I love you, Joey. It's a good thing I love you. All right. So from here, let's take a look at the market timing graph. Put me in. Am I in? Do I just need to do this? Oh, I don't know what you're doing. There you go. I was trying to get there. Stop messing with my stuff. Here's the market consumer price index. Mark, he didn't know. He didn't know. He had to go look it up. He didn't know. Joey is going to come in like inflation, hot. You know what? If he comes in inflation like it's hot, I'm going to drop him like it's hot. Yeah. All right. Mike thinks it's going to come in flat. I honestly think that it's probably going to come a little warmer than anything. All right. So we're looking at the market. As I mentioned, I've been trying to warn you guys for the last couple of weeks, if nothing else, that you should be trading with half your positions. I didn't want anything in the market to pull down and you not be expecting it. All right. So I've been doing that. I'm going to extend this out. All right. I've got a definite line of trend right here. And I want to see how that if that holds. I've got a support line here on the composite of 64.50, right, and they intersect right together, the trend line and the level of support. So when it happens, it's probably going to happen hot and heavy. That's if. All right. Some days Glenn puts a smackdown on Joey. I never can put smackdown on Joey. You sure he doesn't know? Joey doesn't know. Joey didn't know what CPI was. He didn't. That's why there was a pause. When I asked him the question, that's why there was a pause when I asked him so that he can Google it. That's exactly what happened, folks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right. You all heard the pause, and he's saying, well, I thought I was unmuted. Whatever. He had to go look it up. All right. So with that being said, there's no need to panic. You guys should already been prepared for this. You should already be trading with half positions unless you're greedy. And if you are greedy, I noticed that we do have a dark cloud cover with follow through. And we'll see after the CPI. CPI is going to move the market one of two ways. Notice that the VIX is on the rise today. People are getting fearful in the market. Actually, let's go back to the homepage. I don't want to do it this way. Let's go back to the homepage. I'm going to bring that up. And on the homepage, you see that the VIX, I don't have the VIX here. Let's go add it. Let's go add it to here. Sigh. I don't want to detach it. Configure. Why is my configure? Can I say hell? Configure. There we go. It's this mouse. Wow, it really is the mouse. Go put the VIX in. Let's finish configuring. There it is. The VIX is up today, 5.5%. And there you are. You're right there, Mark. It's at 1556, 1557. Once the VIX gets to a price of 20, that means the market is in full-blown fear mode. All right, time to short Nvidia. We'll take a look. All right, we'll take a look. Not into the market. Now, a couple of things that I'm looking for before I start shorting anything. Primary wave is down. That means we're lower on a week-over-week basis on the VectorVest composite. That's one thing. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for the green light buyer. We got the primary wave down. I'd like to see the MTI go below 1. That's going to take a minute. I'd like to also see the DEW timing signal go negative. Put those things together. Then it's time to short. Right now, I'm not sure yet. Eugene, but we'll still look at. Bitcoin is one of my stories today, up to 72,000. Extreme greed in crypto. Yes, we're going to talk about that as well today. So I wanted to just bring those to the forefront before we start to get into the news, and we'll do that now. We'll get into the news. This thing just does not work. My Stream Deck doesn't. It may not be open.
We worked on this last week, and it has to be updated.
Oh, yeah. All right, can you put me on stories, web stories, please? Thank you. So,
To do that, you were going to give it time, remember?
yeah, I don't remember. I don't like talking to you sometimes. All right, big story tomorrow. CPI comes out at 8:30. That's probably going to definitely set the tone for the market tomorrow, whether bullish or bearish. I think that it is going to come in a little hot. With that still lengthens the time that before the Fed thinks about cutting interest rates. If it comes in cooler, though, that might give some credence to more of a June cut on interest rates. We'll see. Wednesday, we have oil. Thursday, we have PPI. Joey, what's PPI? And unmute yourself. So don't go. No. Joey, what's PPI? You hear
It's the personal price index.
No. So you did hear the pause in between. You did hear the pause in between. I did. I watched it. Core retail sales comes out. Housing starts for Canada. So we got a lot that could move the market this week. So I wanted to show you that. Now, let's talk about how America's job machine keeps humming. And interesting in this story, the Labor Department told 275,000 jobs in February, well above the 198. There was also, substantial downward revisions to the prior 2 months. So the job numbers come out hot, but then they get revised lower. Things that make you go, Janice says he paused because he is doing his job plus helping you with yours. Oh, don't even go there, Janice. Don't even go there, Janice. All right. Jeff says producer price index. Shh, I know. And then of course he's gonna keep that up there at the top as far as the comments. Thank you, Janice. All right. Still the steadily strong. I'm not talking to you right now. Still this. Stop talking to me, Joey. Do your job. I'm not trying to take you away from your job. Since Janice. No. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Still the steadily strong overall pace of job creation is striking. Okay.
Nobody could see the screen.
Nobody would. Oh man.
God dang, I told you 5 times.
Well, I wasn't listening to you because you just jibber jabber. All right. So,
I do my job and your job.
well, gosh, whatever. You are here, Glenn, and thank you for being here. You're welcome, Amir. Joe can't be bothered with government reports. He's got Joey's hot stock picks to deal with. He got no hot picks. So a lot of other things that are going on are the part-time jobs, the government jobs, all affecting the number. I don't think nobody talks about that. I've talked about it a few times. I think it's important to understand that. And these revisions keep getting lower after the fact. Interesting. Why? It isn't just big tech propelling gains in the stock market anymore as well. You know where the money is going to? The money is shifting to the low dollar stocks. That clears the way for potential large gains in all kinds of assets, including smaller and riskier stocks. And so, yes, I think that, you look at companies like Nvidia getting smacked. We got a story about that, getting smacked down. And all these companies that have made a lot of money, Uncle Glenn has been saying over and over again, beware. Beware that you should only be using half your money on those positions, because at some point in time, people are going to be taking profits. You know who else is taking profits? The insiders. The insiders who work for the companies. If you ever go look at some of these, they are dumping a lot of shares because they too are taking profits. That's going to affect the stocks. All of these high rising stocks, at some point in time, folks, they got to come down. I do not want you all to give up all of your gains. All right, but lower dollar stocks, riskier stocks. Why? Because there's still a lot of people have missed out on a lot of these plays on the more expensive stocks, and they're getting in on the lower dollar stocks. But I think that personally, folks, they're getting in too late. All right. Anybody agree with that? That these people that are driving the riskier stocks higher, the lower dollar, the smaller cap stocks higher, are they getting in on the tail end? Type a yes if you agree with that. Type a no if you think that these stocks can still go higher. There's a lot of people driving these riskier stocks up because the expensive stocks have gone up so much they can't afford them, but they are getting in the riskier stocks and the market's going higher. Be careful with that. All right. Next one, talking about crypto. Coinbase stocks gain as Bitcoin rallies. 72,000 I saw over the weekend. The increases coincided with the Bitcoin rally above 71,000 mark. I think over the weekend, Bitcoin went up as high as $72,000, breaking or marking a new record peak for cryptocurrency. The price of Bitcoin surged almost 71,837. It currently trades 71,615, reflecting an intraday jump of 3.75%. So with that going on, Bitcoin, interesting. The company is MicroStrategy, the CEO of them, also in the whole Bitcoin space. Cryptocurrency has all the great attributes of gold and has got none of the defects of gold. So the story is Bitcoin will eat gold. Good, muggly. You guys know how I feel about crypto. I'm not a big fan of it, but I am currently in IBIT as an ETF for the spot for Bitcoin, knowing that it's about to have sometime in April to give people more access to Bitcoin because it's so expensive. So I do hold some, believe you me, but I'm not a long-term believer in Bitcoin. And Jazz, I'm with you. Ethereum is another, and I think that they're starting to work on ETFs on Ethereum as well. So you'll be able to have access to both of these more expensive crypto assets, whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum. Ethereum is the next best thing. I'm with Ryan on that. So we'll see. And again, I'm letting you know ahead of time that I'm not going to look at your stocks just quite yet, not until I ask for them. Okay. Thoughts on gold? You know something? It all depends on the dollar, Mukesh. But gold is moving. I do have a gold play that I am currently holding, and I'm currently holding Harmony, HMY. I still am not warm and fuzzy with gold, but it's on the rise. I can't deny that. And why am I not warm and fuzzy on gold? Because the dollar is strong. As the dollar drops, that's going to affect gold in a good way. So we will see. There is a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a collaboration. Anyway, they play off each other. When the dollar goes down, gold goes up. When the dollar goes up, gold goes down. Glenn, China stocks are up. Do you know anything about them? Nope. I know that China has been doing a lot to spur up their economy because it was in the pooper. All right, so they gave China gave itself a lot of stimulus to push those stocks higher. Am I still warm and fuzzy about those? I'll probably do a short on Wednesday about on China. All right, Ryan does the majority of the shorts, but I will pick up a short on Wednesdays, and I will look into that if I'm really feeling better. If what they did is correlation. Thank you guys. Correlation. Once I turned 57, I started forgetting everything. Sigh. And it's all Joey's fault because Joey gives me high blood pressure. So I probably will do a short on what's going on in the Chinese market. Dollar and gold are inverse related. Correlation, that's the word I was looking for. Gold and the dollar don't swing together. Tabula, I do know that. They swing opposite of each other. All right, they swing opposite of each other. So in the pooper, Glenism, technical term. Well, that's where their market was in the pooper. Neil says, gosh. I don't know what that was for. Anyway, so we're going to look at Bitcoin. I think I have a gold stock in there. How about this? Nvidia drops. It's facing copyright lawsuit. Did anybody know about that? I was watching why Nvidia was dropping. Somebody asked me. I said I wasn't sure. Did anybody know about this lawsuit? Type a 1 if you knew about this lawsuit. Type a 2 if you did not. So now that the news came out, and it came out today, I did not know. I did not know that they had a lawsuit going on, so I'm bringing it to the forefront. Was falling today. The chip maker is the latest company to be sued over allegedly using copyrighted works in training artificial intelligence. So for a lot of people who have been asking me what happened to Nvidia, rather than me just saying that it went down, here's a little bit of some clarity as to why. All right, so I'm really interested in how Nvidia lawsuit is going to play out. Well, we will see. But how many of you think that all of these stocks are in a bubble now? Type a 1 if you think they're in a bubble now. All right, type a 1 if you think that all of these stocks that have gone up so much are all in a bubble. Type a 1 if you agree with that. Type a 2 if you do not. From who? Akshaya is asking. What do you mean, Akshaya? Wow, a lot of you think that this is a bubble. Wow. All right. I'm glad I asked that question. Now watch this. Next story. Nvidia sell-off not indicative of an AI bubble. Now, this is one person saying that. He said, let's be clear. We have covered tech on the street since the late 90s. And this is not a bubble, but instead the start of a fourth industrial revolution now on the doorstep that we have major growth ramifications for each tech sector led by software/use case phase in motion. Tech stocks will not go straight up and instead go through digestion periods as more data points are picked up across the supply chain and IT spending landscape, which is a healthy process. Interesting. So that's the reason why I ask all of you. All right. This is one person's story, one person's opinion. So I wanted to bring that out, let you know what's going on with that. All right. Next thing, talking about Nvidia, the next Nvidia. How many of you would love to find the next Nvidia stock? Type a yes. Actually, don't type anything because everybody wants to. Here's 3 disruptive tech stocks poised for explosive growth. Consensus Cloud, Giga Cloud, and Celestica. I've got all 3 of these stocks in my watch list today. Now, how many of you seen this TC Bio up a lot? Here's the reason why. TC Bio, which was up in excess of 100% this morning, TC Biopharm regains compliance with NASDAQ. Now, that overall doesn't make me feel like, wow, I'm going to throw all my money behind that, because it goes to show that they were at a point where they were going to lose it. But they regained compliance, and the stock was up a lot. We're going to take a look at it. It received a written notice from the NASDAQ stating that the company has regained compliance with the minimum bid price. So that's a good thing, but that also shows me that they were at the point of losing it. Another stock that went up today was Lexicon. They beat earnings by 2 cents. Revenue fell short. And the thing about this is I don't think this is also all that great. Reported first quarter earnings of negative 20 cents. 2 cents better than the estimate of negative. So it's still negative. And the revenue came in at 702 versus the estimate of 1.2. So they're still negative. They were less negative, and they missed revs by a lot. All right. 250, 300, about 300K. So, but the stock was up, and right now it's still up 15.63%. It's in my list today. How about this? You heard this story? Boeing aircraft injures 50 after being thrown into a roof. 50 people. They had some kind of herky-jerky motion going on with the plane. 50 people got thrown to the roof. That's some stuff. After 50 passengers on board the aircraft were injured after it suffered a technical issue causing a sudden loss in altitude. So you know what this tells me about these people? They didn't have their seatbelt on. Now, listen, getting hurt, I am not making fun of that. How many of you, and I know Boeing can't catch a break. Every time they take a step forward, they take a step back. How many of you wear your seatbelt the whole time while you're on the plane? Type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. This is the reason why my seatbelt stays on, the whole time. They were in the Mile High. Oh, yeah. Do you really know what the Mile High Club is, Tabula? I keep my seatbelt on the whole time. We used to call it Superman in the plane. And it was like, who let the passenger in the plane? Superman. Okay, never mind. That was the song. The wheels are coming off Boeing. Michael, I can't disagree with you at all on that. You're right. They can't catch a break. A door floor. And then they went and they're trying to buy somebody. I forget who they were trying to buy. They were trying to buy somebody to solidify the base from building airplanes. I'm tall and embedded in the seat. I won't go anywhere, says David. I hear you. There's a joke on, I'm not joking about that. People got hurt. That is true. Mark says, not when I'm in the bathroom. Well, then you would hit the roof in the bathroom. Ooh, ew, that's just nasty. Thinking about being on the, ew. That's all I got. Was it Spirit, Janice? It was a company. I forgot. But Mark just gave me a bad visual. If you were in the bathroom and it, okay, that's all I got to say about that. They were trying to buy Spirit. Okay, and Spirit's not a bad airline, but they were trying to solidify some solvency in the plane building side of it. All right, Superman, stop jazz. All right, next story. Netflix rises as Oppenheimer boosts target, sees strong growth trends. How many of you saw the Oppenheimer film? We just saw it. Jan and I just saw it. It was a good movie. It was a good movie, but that could help Netflix. Another old stock that I liked way back in the day, Tonex, reports improvement in brain fog in fibromyalgia patients treated with Tamiya. All right, so you know me, I keep my eye on this stock. I liked it way long time ago. Then it was top, but at least I'm keeping my eye on it. Netflix is going up. The United and American Airlines pilots are the best pilots. You know, we fly American here at VectorVest when we fly. Andrew said, when you got to go, you got to. I hear that, but I'd hate to be in the bathroom when stuff is flying up all over the place. Here's all the earnings. Here's my earnings whisper, all the earnings. I put all of the big names into a watch list going into this week. All right. We're going to go back into the software somewhere. Is this it? That's the wrong one. There it is. All right. Now in the software. There you go. I was getting ready to come over there. Let's go to my viewers tab. Those passengers should Netflix and... Wow, Tabula. That's even nasty too. All right. Let's go look at the market is down today. This is the pre-market. I got to put my seat up. Pre-market day before the CPI. Sorry about that. CPI report. Again, I think it's going to come in hot. We'll see. But this tells me that people are getting fearful in the market. We're not at $20 yet, but once we do, the full-blown fear will be in the market at that time. All right, but we're not there yet. All of the major indices are down today, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Big news stocks. Here's all the stocks that I showed in my stories today. Let's go sort this by the ones that are going up the most. And interesting, look at that. There's that TC Biopharm company just got back in the listing. That they're okay for the listing. Fundamentally not sound. RT is not even above 1. Big move. Not enough for me to think that I would even want to get into it. Another biomed that's up today is LXRX. 18% today, not fundamentally sound, but at least this has an RT above 1 and a hold. No CI above 1. Here's the 2-3 stocks: MicroStrategy, Coin, and iBit. All of them are moving. The CEO talked about that crypto was going to eat up gold, but MSTR is up 13%. I like all three of these, actually. I'm going to bring these up on a graph. View the stock graph. I'm going to bring these up on the graph. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to, because it's moving up quickly, I'm going to put this on to Star Search. Let me see what lane it's in. Look at that. MSTR. Look at that. It's in the fast lane. All right. Hi, Jay. Jay, stop typing so much. Hi, by the way. New question here. If the CPI comes in hot, does that mean gold should go up? Normally, if inflation is an issue, that does not make it good for gold, Kevin. That doesn't make it good for gold. Part of what's going to help, and again, I think the biggest mover of gold is going to be the dollar, but higher inflation is not good for gold as well. MSTR is a crypto move. Michael, you're right. All three of these are cryptos. All three of these are cryptos. All right. And if inflation comes in hot, is it bad for the market? It will be. All right. It will be, because that's going to deter the Fed from cutting interest rates. All right. So should you buy it? Listen, in my opinion, in regards to what's going on in the market, I wouldn't take a full-blown whole position in this, but damn, it's moving. It's moving. New 3-month high today, no wick at the top. I would say look at 12 cents high in the high. All right. But I also, now I'm interested in seeing that even if the market goes down, is crypto and AI in its own world to go against a pullback in the market? I think crypto maybe, as I look at all of these, look at this, even though we're getting closer and closer to the CPI report, even though inflation is still what it is and interest rates are still what they are, these cryptos are moving. Now, these cryptos are moving based on Bitcoin. All right, they're moving based on Bitcoin, not based upon what's going on from inflation and interest rates. Bitcoin is moving. All these crypto-related stocks are moving. Does everybody understand that? All right, does everybody understand that? And I think as long as crypto can move. Now, crypto did have a bad day. Notice that on this day, 3.5. I think they all should have had a down day. See that? 3.5 down day because crypto went down. 3.5, and 3.5. So these are crypto related more so than anything else. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? So I'm thinking that as long as crypto is going higher, no matter what the market is doing, if crypto is going higher, these ETFs, these cryptos are still going to have moved to the upside on their own. And notice that by way of the layout, all of these are in the fast lane. Every single one of them in the fast lane. I picked up some IBIT and a coin. I did. You guys know how I feel about it, but if it's going to give you an opportunity to make money, it will. And I'm only in half positions. I'm not in a full-blown position. All right. So interesting. He says that the CEO here at MicroStrategy says that crypto is going to eat up gold. That's going to be interesting to see. Netflix is up today, but Nvidia, we talked about the lawsuit. Here's these three stocks, 1, 2, 3, which are going to be the next Nvidia by way of that article. I want to take a look at them. All right. They're still in the AI space. Notice that CSCI, a lot of sideways move, not a lot of volume. I don't like that. I wouldn't buy this one now. CLS, boy, none of these. So the story could have been preemptory because I'm not seeing any of these. GigaCloud I do like. It had been in the fast lane. It's in the middle lane now. I wouldn't buy any of these three, but I would keep all three on a watch list. Yes, Coin is the custodian of most of the spot ETFs. I got you. And IBIT is the spot ETF as well. All right. Boeing, poor Boeing, down 3%. And Tonex, even with the news, with the brain fog, down today as well. So these are all of the stocks that made the news today, and we're keeping our eyes on them. All right. Earnings this week. Let's go peep this out real quick. I will concentrate on the stocks that have relative safeties, high relative safeties. These are stocks that consistently meet or exceed their earnings expectations. You couple that with relative values above 1. I think those are quality stocks that should beat earnings. Zim is in this list. Undervalued, not fundamentally sound. So relative safety tells me that it may or may not. But even going forward with a VST below 1, I'm not sure. And it's a sell recommended stock. I'm not sure. Kohl's, retail, undervalued, relative value right at 1, RT above 1 prior to earnings. Remember, these are all earnings this week, not earnings tomorrow, or these are all for the whole week. Embraer is in there. Dollar General is in here. Relative safety below 1. Fundamentally not sound. Overvalued. You know what, Dollar General, though? They got stores everywhere. I think that they're going to beat revenues. I'm sure they may or may not beat earnings. Now, the other side of all of these, the other side of all of these is forward guidance. A lot of this is also based on forward guidance. We'll see where that works. But there's 3 stocks. There's Ulta, there's Elf, and there's Sally's. These stocks have been kicking it. Relative safety is above 1. The stock is undervalued. I think Ulta beats both revenues and earnings and moves higher. That's what I think. Undervalued, fundamentally sound, RT above 1, CI not, but a VST above 1 as well. Let's go check something else out. Look at this, earnings growth and sales growth. The sales is not higher than the earnings growth. I'd rather see stocks where the sales growth is higher than the earnings growth, like Sentinel One, also in the AI space. 42% on sales growth, 27% on earnings growth. Let's see where the relative safety is. It's not fundamentally sound, but that helps me, and it's way overvalued. I know that it's in a hot space. It probably beats earnings and revenues. I just don't know what the forward guidance is. I just don't know what the forward guidance is. All right, so that's a lot of stocks for earnings this week. Nvidia, does it split this week? I know they're talking about Nvidia splitting. I don't have Nvidia in here. This earnings are not coming up this week. Nvidia, I don't know when it splits, but they've been talking about it. Where's the money going today? Let's talk about that. Where's the money going today? The money is going to, the money is going to lithium. Interesting. I don't know why lithium is pushing up. I think that EV sales are going down. A lot of EVs are sitting on parking lots. We've got a lot of lithium on hand. I don't know what's driving lithium up today, but it is moving up. Here's the gold miners. GDX is up. Materials, oil is up a little bit. Copper is up today. Consumer staples, what to stay away from? Natural gas. Stay away from natural gas and uranium. I still have to do a story on uranium. Real estate, regional banks, healthcare, all down. The Qs. So that's where to stay away from today. I like this as a little bit of a heat map of where to be. Glenn, new budget has more alternative energy. Did they sign it? Did they sign a new budget? Something else is getting ready to happen in another week or so. New budget has more alternative energy. The alt energy. The only thing that's really going to help alt energy is going to be lower interest rates. Lower interest rates give people more money to invest in the alternative energy. All right. If the AI movement is real, wouldn't they need lithium and other battery resources to power those products? Yeah, on a much smaller level, Mike, than they would for an EV, on a much smaller level. So I don't think that the level of usage in those materials is enough to push it up that much. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. They need gold and all those things, but I don't think that it's enough to push it up that much. So I don't know why lithium is up that much, but that's where the money is going today. All right, let me give you some fish before we get into your stocks. MPI 1 day optionable. The big thing about all of these is that they all are optionable. They all met the criteria for the MPI cross on relative timing over the last day. Big move on VNet. Look at that. Let's go look at these real quick. View the stock graph. We're going to look at these on the near perfect indicator 3-month graph. You're going to see the RTs just kick in. Nice move on board, though. Looks like it broke through a downtrend. Nice move, breaking through all kinds of levels. Do I not have support resistance on? I probably don't. Petroleum drill. I like the move. I got trend coming. Look at this last time when we had up and up. It moved before it got smoked like a pound of bacon. I made 2 pounds of bacon for breakfast this weekend because grandkids were over. Ooh, my wife was like, "Where's all that bacon?" I said, "I cooked it." She said, "Really?" I said, "Yup." So, glue. I just got RT crossover. I'd like to see some breakage above this swing high. Remember, all of these did meet the criteria, though, for 1 day. 3D, I like the crossover on RT. Nice low trough. I like the move, but coming up, it's been moving. I'd like to see trend, though, as well. VNet crossed. Big move today. Swing high. And broke above the last swing high as well, which was a gap that it faded. This may not be a bad play either. VNet, right? $1.72 stock. Really would like to see trend, but early on trigger. Neo made it. Look at that move. Am I feeling warm and fuzzy about Neo? I'd like to see some trend kick in. Put this on your watch list. All right. I also did it on the enhanced. Let's go take a look at these real quick. They're still using the MPI. Wow. BVN, mining gold, silver. That might be a nice play for gold. Mining gold, silver, new 3-month high. I like the move. Fannie Mae. I got nothing to say about Fannie Mae. I'm going to keep his move. CR, a little bit of sideways move. I'm not ready for this one yet, even though it met the criteria. I'm not ready for this one yet, even though it met the criteria, because it's definitely moving sideways. All right, there's some fish for you. A couple of them I don't like right now, but at least put them on watch list. I got my picks for you. My picks are always going to be fundamentally sound, good stocks. That's it in a nutshell. These are going to be fundamentally good stocks. Let's graph them real quick. I'll put these I'm going to put them onto another layout. Where is my swing trade? There we go. Looking at the 20-day, and I'm going to take off value. All right. ACGL, I like the earnings per share. Look at the earnings per share, rising stock above the 20-day, nice high today, no wick at the top. I like that. Giving you more fish. HIG, insurance. Love the earnings per share. Nice, beautiful equity curve, folks. I'd like to go above that high, but beautiful looking equity curve. Molina, went below the 20, went back above the 20. I like that. Earnings per share back on the rise again. I wouldn't mind you getting it 12 cents higher, or I'd wait for going through that high. Man, Stellantis. Folks, listen, do you guys make money off of any of the fish that I give you? Yes or no? Do you guys make money off of any of the fish that I give you? Yes or no? Remember, these are my picks. I have a search to find these picks, but these are my picks for you. I do it every Monday. Tonight's video is going to be weekly picks as well, but I'm loving that. I love that equity curve. And this is why I put these out here for you. Plus, in a little bit of a channel, I'd really like, even though it met my criteria, I would wait to go above that 3-month high. Ooh, what I don't like about this is the earnings. Who pays the fishermen? The likes pay the fishermen. I'm still doing good with your alarm recommendation. Love that. I love hymns. I'm not asking y'all for what grandkids. I got 7 grandkids. 6 kids, 7 grandkids. Yeah. Be careful with plus. I don't like the earnings falling. All right, now I'm ready for your picks. Now that I'm ready, now we'll look. All right, how many likes do we have, Joey? 99. We can do 10 stocks. As of right now, we can do 10 stocks on ANF, Harmony Gold, Inno, ARQ, AVGO, Inno's already up there, Connell, HNST, ADM, Amazon, Nail. See how many stocks that is. I could do 10 stocks as of right now. How many did I give? I gave you 11. So even if we get up to 110, we got 100. I got you 11 stocks. And my last stock in here was Nail, right? Yep. So the next one would be, I'm going to write down what the next 3 would be. LRN, MODSPHR. All right. So I already gave you 11. Depends on what we get. What do I got? Almost. Wow, somebody took away a like. Damn. Because I didn't put up your stock, you took away a like? It is what it is. It is. I just went, I saw it went from 117 to 116. And that means, no, it went back. No, all right, it's fine. That's what I got right now. Let's go take a look at them. Before we do, that was funny. I don't want content. I want my portfolios. What are we in? We are in midday market. Let me go see what your pick. You're up three. Look at y'all up 3%. Look at y'all doing that 3% move. Way to go, folks. All right, way to go, folks. Let's go to viewers. Let's highlight these. Got 121. So the next one would be LRN. All right. LRN would be in here. It's the next one, LRN. All right. Let's go put these on a graph. Let's go see which stocks, view the stock graph. Let me pull this over here for a second and then go to the portfolios. Do we have Con in here? We do not. Let me sort this alphabetically. All right. Put this on 3-month graph. Y'all let me know. Yay or nay? Woo! That looks like a little bit of a hanging man right there. Do you want to put this into your portfolio? Yes or no? I'm a little nervous about that. Wow. I just got paid 40. So you know what that means? Well, hold on. I got to put another stock in there. Hey, he just paid me. He just paid me $50 to put that OCEA. All right. Here's my list. Let's close that out real quick. He just paid me $50 for that. OCEA goes into the list. There's no ifs. I got to do that. OCEA. All right. That takes care of that. All right. That takes OCEA is in the list. Ooh, that was somebody just came out of pocket. He said, "Oh no, Mr. Glenn, I want you to look at my stock." I said, "Holy smokes." All righty then. What's Joey's cut? 0. Joey had nothing to do with that. All right, let's go graph these again. Wow. That caught my attention. I said, "Oh no. Gotta take care of that." All right. Let's go put these back on the 3-month graph. And Joey is worth every penny of that $50. It wasn't $50. It was 49 and some change. That's what it was. All right. Next, you ready to put? All right. Are you yay or no? Yay and I'm with no on Connell because of that. What do you think? What you can pay? Nobody. Mark, you already know you can do that. Mark, you already know you can do that. Mark has done that in the past as well. You guys are really generous. That was awesome. Joey can't be. Oh, whatever. That was awesome. I got to pay attention to that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This wouldn't be happening without Joey. What? I got nothing. All right, Joey, you got to help me with this. Yay or nay on Connell? His mouse is not moving. That means he's asleep. Sigh. He's not even sitting here. I would say no. I got a lot of buying pressure, but I would say no because that looks like a possible reversal. That looks like a possible reversal. I do think we spend way too much time talking about Joey, but I love Joey to death. And in Akshaya, we always concentrate on stocks. Don't say it that way. We always concentrate on stocks. I get to look at all your stocks. Joey went for Cafe Busan. He probably did. I would be very nervous right now knowing this candlestick pattern. I'm going to say no. I know. I'm protecting. I'm helping to protect you. Wow. Harmony Gold, yay or nay? No wick at the top. Nicely above. Big boost today. Notice that all of the candles, notice all of the volumes are at or above. Glenn's the best. Joey gives stuff away to whatever. I'm going to say yes on Harmony. What say you? You can treat Joey to the chocolate. I say yes on Harmony. All right, let's go do it. HMY. Add trade. I'm going to take that. That equity curve looks beautiful. All right, get the price, target 1K. Apply. All right, we're putting harmony in there. Next one. Let's get through these stocks. Ooh, Amazon. Yeah. Oh, it's dropping below the 20. I'm going to say no. I like the earnings. Don't get me wrong. I like the earnings, but that's a good level of trend, and it just dropped below. Glenn just gives you fish. Jeremy, what did Jeremy say? Jeremy, Glenn's the best. Joey gives stuff away to buy everyone's love. Wow. All right. Let me go back over to here. Stop. All right. Amazon, no. Yep. All right. HMY Bigley, yes. We got into HMY. All right. Amazon, no. Ooh, AVGO. We just had earnings. Yeah, and I talked about that. I want to let everybody know I am out of AVGO. It did hit my stop. For everybody who wanted to know. They're like, you still holding it? It hit my stop. It went down against me 10%, and I'm out of it. All right. What do you think about AVGO? I got a lot of no's. AVGO pre-earnings did not work. Stopped out for me too, says Jeff. Yeah, I got into it pre-earnings just like I did Palantir and Snow. It just didn't follow through. So I'm out of it. You guys are saying no. I just sent Glenn some unmarked envelopes in the mail just so he knows it's... Why unmarked? All right, we're going to say no on AVGO. All right, let's go to the next one. LRN. I like the move. It is above the 20, even though it's in a channel. Well, this is what I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for 12 cents higher than that. What say you about LRN? What say you about LRN? If it were breaking through this today, I'd probably say yes. I do like the move coming up from that level of support. I do like the earnings per share. But it needs to get, this is a 3-month channel. This is a 3-month channel. So I'm going to say no. You guys are saying no as well. Anyone else having problems with brokerage today? I use E-Trade. All right. Let's go to the next one. Next one. Ooh, Abercrombie & Fitch, one of the best stocks in the database. And right after earnings, it fall down. Anybody still holding it? The person I'm going to ask is, Amir, are you still holding it? And if you were, Friday was a good day to get out. Friday was looking at this graph. This is why I tell everybody that have stops on a stock or look at a graph. This is a 20-day simple moving average. 20-day simple moving average. Beautiful fall, break through it on Friday. You probably still captured a good profit. All right. Christopher says he still holds. And listen, Christopher, you do you. If you still hold, I would take at least half off the table, though, if you haven't already. All right, simple moving average. I'm going to say no. You guys are saying no as well. Took my big profits on A&F. Thank you, VectorVest. Now, listen, I always want you guys to always look at what's going on. I love you guys to death. I do. Woo, on semiconductor. It's in a channel. Wait a minute. Oh, this is in a channel. What is this line? I like that line. Oh, I got fibs on it, too. I got Fibonacci's on this. I'm going to say no on. I'm going to say no on. Abercrombie & Fitch went down like, yeah, it did. All right. I do like the rising earnings on it, higher than it was 3 months ago, but the stock's got to do something. Mark says, I sold it when I sold the N in, oh gosh. It's Abercrombie & Fitch. Sorry. All right. You guys are saying no on this? Yes, you're saying no. Let's go to the next one. Innovio. You talk to me. Interesting how the earnings just went up after earnings. It's above the 20-day. It's at a 3-month high. The wick is tall, but not taller than the body. What say you about INO? What says you about INO? It is hitting a new 3-month high today. Yay or nay? The earnings is still higher, even though it broke down. It is higher than it was three months ago. I'm in Inno and happy, says Jazz. Inno, yes. The volume is meh. The volume is kind of meh. I got a no. I got pretty much ion yes, no, yes, yes, no. I got, unless anybody else chimes in, I'm with you on that, Jake. I'm with the tight stop on that. All right, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. INO. INO. I'm singing. I'm dreaming of a beautiful stock graph, just like the stocks I used to see. Now they'll go up in price. I'll be happy, and then I'll make a whole lot of money. All right, let's go to the next stock. Woo, nail. Well, it's above the 20. It's above the 20, but falling towards it. Earnings has been flat. Oh, it's an ETF. That's why earnings have been flat. What say you? I think given the market's conditions, I probably don't want to touch it right now. Looks like I got a bearish engulfing with follow through. All right. Thank you, Carol. I know, Carol, you would love that. I got a bearish engulfing with follow through. So we're going to go no on nail. All right. Next one. ARQ. Woo. I don't like the earnings falling on a 3-month basis. The stock was steadily going up. 20 was a great level of support. It's got to break through this level of 362. You agree with that? ARQ, falling earnings, volume is leveling off too. I don't know if this was an earnings play. It's something news. This is probably news driven. Went right up to resistance and came back down. I'm getting the nose. All right, I'm with that on the nose. It's right at resistance. All right, let's go to the next one. HNST, honest company. Ooh, so what catches my attention? Earnings went up. What catches my attention looking at the last 3 days? What catches my attention looking at the last 3 days, folks? You can see it clear as day. What is it? And that's my reason for no. What do you see? Nobody sees it? I know. No volume. It's the volume. Absolutely. 3 days up, volume 3 days down. I'm not feeling that. I know it looks like it beat earnings and it's rising. RVRS, both below 1, not fundamentally sound. Not fundamentally sound. I need something. RT is above 1, but just barely. I'm going to say no. What say you? Do you see confirmed down on the way? Jake, I'll check in a second. I say no. I would not buy a company named Honest. That's funny. Jessica Alba owns it. What's up, San Fran? Well, I'm not, I don't care who owns it. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just looking at it. I'm analyzing it. It's not fundamentally sound. Barely RT. Earnings growth at 3%, sales growth at 2%. I'm not feeling it. Yes, should I get it now? Get out now of what? All right, no. Yes, but no volume, says Nabil. I'm going to say no. I overrode you. I hate overriding y'all. Archer Daniels. It just went above the 20. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this stock to at least fade the gap. Right there. I'm looking for it. It's 5702. I'm looking for it to at least fade the gap. Once it does that, it could have some good upside. I don't like the earnings, though. They did raise a dividend, which will draw people to the stock. They did raise their dividend back in January. Makes it more attractive, but it took a minute. Everybody's saying no. Bell says accounting issues. Thank you, Bell. Look at that. I love it when you people help me out. Last stock. All right. I got paid for this. Let's analyze it. 3 months. A lot of nothing going on back here. And then all of a sudden, it started picking up. That's not an earnings play. Couple of days up volume, 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple of days up volume, 1, 2, 3, 4. By way of this, if we play the pattern, tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, it should go up. How many of you, hold on, before everybody, how many of you think that that's a pattern worth putting half behind? And if the answer is no, we'll go with no. The answer is no, we'll go with no. But kind of interesting. Big volume for 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big volume for 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody's still saying no. All right. Everybody's still saying Hamamoto says got 3,000 shares. Now, there's an interest. So we're not taking it, Hamamoto. But interesting that it is above. I'm going to give you something else, Hamamoto. If you got it, I'm going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to help you out with a little bit. Putting on 2 different moving averages. I got the 3 and the 8. Notice that the 3 and the 8 faster moving averages. And on an end of day basis, I think this could help you. All right. I'm not going to take it. The room says no. The room says no. But if you do own it, watch the 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages end of day. That should help you. All right. That should help you. Does that make sense, Hamamoto? If that makes sense, just let me know. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. No, we're not going to take it. But if you've got it, look at the 3 and the 8 end of day. Look at the 3 and 8 end of day. Joey, put me on my end screen. Look at, I'm only 1 minute over. Joey, put me on the end screen. Sigh. What do I want? I gotta find it. There we go. I put my own end screen. All right. Hey, did you guys have fun today? First trading day of the week. Did you guys have fun today? Type a yes or no. Type a yes or no. The 3 and 8 exponential moving averages. Hamamoto, that's what I've got. 3 and 8 exponential moving averages. Glenn just got paid. Now he's going get, wow, hush up, Tabua. All right, so listen, this is now we need Joey. Joey, we don't need Joey. I did it on my own. I didn't need him. I did it all by myself. It worked out well because I'm right where I need to be. Oh, really? 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 Stop moving stuff around. Stop. Stop. Sometimes, Joey, you make me angry. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Nabil says all over the place. Nabil, you thought I was all over the place? Really? Listen, I might have, you know something? I might have been all over the place. I ain't gonna lie. But I got a lot of stuff accomplished, right? We talked a lot about stocks. We talked a lot about what's going on in the market. I gave you some insights on how to best trade the market currently right now, trading half positions, the CPI reports coming out. I got you prepared for a lot of things. Glenn is not going to take it, criticizing him anymore. Wow, John. Wow. All right. Oh, the confirmed down call. Put me back in for a second, Joey. Let's go look at a market timing graph. Excuse me. Let's go look at a market timing graph. Market timing, 3 month. No, we're far. No, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe. What did we close at there? We closed at 65.47. Oh, we're 1 cent lower. Okay, wait a minute. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's higher on a 5 over 5. Not yet. I need the market to come down a little bit more before I can count back 2 consecutive 5-day periods before the confirmed down call. So we're not there yet. I do have 1 week, but I got 1 week. Probably need another few days to make this happen. I'm not there yet. All right, now put me on the end. HMY is approaching $8 for the first time in 11 years. I picked up HMY in my personal portfolio. I did pick it up. I'm up almost 4% today. I also have Han L. I'm up over 2%. I have IBIT. I'm up 0.5%. That's it. All right. I gotta go. I will always buy Joey a drink. I will always buy Joey a drink. All right, let me go. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha. To all my peeps in Hawaii, still praying for the people in Texas who are experiencing all those awful, awful fires. Odabu, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.